This lesson concerns how you use the reach method to try to invite a blue-leaning, inconsistent voter to actually take steps towards voting in this election. Here are some tips about how you do that. You want to tell a story or two that shows why you think there's a link between outcomes you want and actually participating. So it might be a story of you not participating in something and then having results you didn't like not voting for a candidate, and then the candidate gets in office and does something you don't like. It might be not participating in some other process that's not voting, where you didn't participate and you got an outcome you didn't like. It could be that you participated and you created the result that you wanted. And you might have a story in which one time you were thinking you would opt out and you opted in and it had a great result. It might be a secondhand story of somebody you know personally. But the point is, you're trying to make the link between outcomes you want and participating, and do so through a personal story that you had or that you've seen up close. Now, the second part of this, that's the core of it. The second part of it is to help them see that there might be a connection between the concerns that they have and voting. So the trick of that is to not try to browbeat them with your superior logic. They're reasonably smart people. They might not have made that connection. So you can make an argument about that, but you want to more invite them to see it. So, for example, you might say something like, some people vote because they think there's a connection between their concerns and the election, even if it takes a few steps and it's indirect. If there was a connection between this election and the thing you care about, what might it look like to get them to speculate about it? This is, again, you're not trying to beat the horse into submission. You're trying to gently lead the horse to water, to use the horse analogy. So you're trying to move the conversation so that they can think about a potential connection between what they want and the election. Again, the key thing is in this whole effort is not browbeating them with logic, although that last part is a little logical. The key is grounding this persuasive tactic in storytelling, so they hear the experience, or more than one experience, about how you connect participating in some sort of collective process and getting the outcome you want. And then you invite them to think about how that might be true and possible for them. If you like the content of this video, please press like or subscribe, because that helps the algorithm push it out to more people who might want to see it. Anything you do in support, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a share or even a small financial contribution to this self-funded project, is helpful in making sure we can continue this important work of spreading compassion for the sake of democracy.